Alright, hello and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. We're gonna go check out what's going on with this Solarian dude, and then go deal with the satellite thingies that we need to do to track down the city and Meridian. That's what it's called. And then we'll be on our way to the mission. I'm sure there's some sort of trigger that'll happen, and I think it's the last mission of the game, and I'm sure it'll be quite an ordeal. They usually give us that point of no return message before that stuff, and I have no doubt, assuming everybody survives the mission, that we'll have some sort of denouement at the end where we can go do whatever we want. And I think this game has a new game plus. Pretty sure all the Mass Effect games have had a new game plus. But I'm not 100% on that. Now, I crafted a bunch of new stuff that needs to be equipped before we go. Go with that. And what else do we want? I really need to get some better upgrades for some of these guns still, but I did not. And barrel sounds good to me. And calibrated receiver sounds good. And I believe we have a new shotgun as well. And mods. Calibrated. Well, we have a better calibrated receiver. We'll go ahead and slap that on. And more damage would probably be better than the melee. Although I do like the ridiculous bayonet. And I think we're just going to stick with Lee. Oh, I didn't do my armor. I crafted the better set of armor. I was looking at some of the other armor sets. I thought about crafting one of them, but I'm just going to stick with my armor that I got. Like, there's a Remnant one, and just the regular Pathfinder one, which is the one that you see in the picture that it has during the loading screen and on the cover and stuff. I think I'm going to stick with this armor because I enjoy the purple and white. It's a nice color scheme. There's a weird lighting glitch with the Tempest there. Alright, so where exactly are we headed to deal with this guy? Way out somewhere we've never been. That kind of makes sense. There's a lot of random chests and stuff that I haven't collected, but I don't really need the materials or anything at this point. I doubt I'll be hitting level 70 or 80 or whatever it takes in this playthrough to craft the next set of armor, so pretty much going to be sticking with this. I am going to put on my better armor. And what do we want for this? I've been using the resistance, which seems fine. I'm going to stick with that. Alright, let's see what's up out here.
Why isn't there any music in this car? Think we can get Gil to install something?
I could use a stereo, I agree. I mean, I have a little radio with a bunch of music in my quarters. Why can't we have that in the car? Nobody likes to go for long road trips without music. It's just dull and awkward. Everybody just has to sit there and talk to each other. A bunch of weirdos. Another crash shuttle? Is that what we're coming out here for? It's always a crash shuttle.
Pathfinder, these are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
And nothing. sand traps all over. Let's look under the surface.
I was gonna say, it's not exactly nothing, but...
Something was here, then dragged that way.
Alrighty. I was reading an article last night that, speaking of cars, that Richard Hammond was in another car crash. Makes me very sad. Worry about him. I'd rather not have him die. He's my favorite guy from Top Gear. He has a lot of brushes with death.
Probably scavengers looking for junk.
The trail leads right to them.
Alright, well, actually, in this case, I kind of want to use my pistol just to see what it can do. Seems like it's got some range to it. Yeah, it sure... That's a lot of scavengers. There is no cover. Probably should have brought the,
Scavengers could be a problem.
The trail leads right to them.
Let's go get the car. At least there'll be some sort of cover. I don't have a sniper rifle or anything. No, we have this little sand dune. But we can kind of draw some of them out. Yeah, it's kind of working. I want my rifle though. Whoa, okay. Kind of forgot I put this on here to see what it does. That is funky. How the hell are you supposed to be accurate with that? It's insane. I like the wub wub noises. Okay, getting a little hot. Getting a little hot. No!
Those scavengers could be a problem.
Yeah, they're a problem. Should have taken the vehicle. No cover. That's a lot of scavengers. My God. Well, I don't know if I really need to follow the trail. I know where they are. We'll just get the trail started here. And let's take the car.
Those scavengers could be a problem.
The trail leads right to them. Wait, is that Salem?
Yeah, it seems like it is. This gun is literally, it's just nutty. I like it necessarily. I might have to craft a different one. It kind of worked.
Past. Salem, what happened to you?
Salem? Very familiar for our first real meeting.
Cracked your head, huh?
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects would do something reckless, and unfortunately, he did. I imagine I was supposed to vanish out here while he used my cloak device. Any Salem you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
Wait, he asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan those leads. I suspected the traitor was hiding messages on optical encoders. Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them. Adden used you and my investigation to cover his tracks. Canny bastard.
I examined an apartment belonging to a Solarian officer, Rand Lon. The clues there led me to you.
Interesting. That confirms my suspicions. Everything comes back to our arc. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
Enough conspiracies. I'm not going to be used again.
Adden tried to murder me. What might he do to, say, your sister? He overlooked the last piece of evidence. The dart used to poison me still, inside with the ballistics intact. We could prove Adam's guilt. He'd agree to meet you. My people could finally have justice. But it's your decision.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adam. Somewhere neutral.
There are caves on Kadara that might be suitable.
Really?
Send the word.
I kind of want to see this through because it is interesting, but having to go to Kadara now. Why did they do this to me? This game could have used a few of the random planets that only had bases and stuff that Mass Effect 1 had. It would have made some of this a little less tiresome, but again, I guess it wouldn't really work with the motif of everything being a golden world or whatever. I don't know.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Whatever for? Hey, I think Gil wanted to see me too. Let's go check in with Gil first. Come on, door. Yep. Any day now. Liam, you always give me the sideways look. I don't like it. Makes me not trust you. And... this is where Kedra is. Apparently she has something to say, too. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ryder. What are we going to do if Meridian isn't what we expect?
What do you mean?
What if it isn't where it's supposed to be? Or it doesn't work the way we think it does?
Let's not worry about things we don't know yet.
It's just we never really know what we're going to get with this remnant stuff. I've been going back and forth. Glee 1 second, worry the next. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Learn that the hard way.
The hard way is how we win. Every time something goes wrong, we learn a little more. More about the Ket, more about the remnant. It's never a waste.
Whatever happens, let's try to have fun doing it.
Haven't we so far?
2 galaxies worth.
Alright, whatever. That wasn't really much of anything.
So my buddy Jill, who, by the way, can't stop singing your praises, wants to have a baby. And, stop me if you've heard this one before, she asked me if I'd father it.
And that's something to joke about?
No. I don't know. Yes? Why the hell not?
That's a big deal, Gil. Maybe the biggest deal. You, more than anyone, should know that.
Why? Because my dad wasn't around. My mom did a great job, Ryder. I love my life.
Look, your mom should be commended. She brought up a great guy. You're present, thoughtful, strong.
Well, thank you.
But loving yourself and loving your life are 2 different things.
I hear you. And you know I've been thinking about it, Ryder. Becoming a dad. I don't want to just be a donor. Bringing a kid into the world wouldn't be enough for me. I'd want to raise the child with Jill.
Sounds like you know what you want.
Yeah. It's funny, you can think until you're blue in the face. Sometimes you just gotta trust your gut.
I'm very happy for you, Gil. For both of you.
Thanks, Ryder. Or should I say, Uncle Pathfinder.
Well, that's pretty funny. Thought he was gay. I guess they're gonna have some sort of non-traditional family structure there then. You don't need to be necessarily partners, I suppose, to raise a kid together. Especially in the year 28 whatever. In a different
Did
galaxy.
you get my message? Doesn't matter. I have exciting news. And I wanted to tell you in person.
Should I sit down?
Is that another idiom? Or Yes, of course. Do what you like.
Yeah, it's an idiom that means... Never mind.
I've been offered an advancement in the Resistance. And my own command.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
But you don't sound... another idiom?
Kinda. So when did this happen?
Recently. You know that I wasn't satisfied with my position and direction in the Resistance.
Or life.
True. Very true. Yes.
Lots of weird
After my
texture
successes
issues
with
going on
you,
here.
They see me with new eyes. But more importantly, so do I.
So you get your own command?
It's a covert squad, Tech Ops, commanding a small group of elite specialists that infiltrate advanced Ket sites. High danger, high reward.
That's a hard choice to make. I won't stand in your way.
That's kind. It was a hard choice.
Okay then. Should we head back to Aya?
What? Why? I'm not taking the position.
But that's crazy. It's what you wanted.
What I wanted, yes. But not what I needed. Not what I need. With your help, I broke free of expectation. I found my better self.
That's one of the nicest things anyone has said to me. Seriously.
Good.
No, really.
You've changed too, I think. More open. Like a true Angara.
Perfect.
So, you're stuck with me now. At least until this all plays out. Besides, you need me.
Don't push your luck.
But luck can't be pushed. It comes to us and... idiom.
Yep.
Shit.
That was pretty good. Alright, let's go do this last thing and then get on our way. Hopefully it is the last thing. It probably won't be the last thing. These things always spiral out of control into endless, going everywhere in the universe things.